Hi everyone and welcome to a new lesson. We're going to be going through the sweep tool today. This tool is incredibly useful but can be fiddly, so follow along closely and let's get started. Okay, let's get started on a new lesson. We're going to be looking at the sweep tool. Let's open CREO. Alright then, let's full screen and I'm just going to set myself a working directory. I'm going to make a new folder, Lesson-3, sweep tool. Okay, out we go and set working directory. Open up a new part, let's call this sweep and OK. We're back in our workspace. So let's get to know the basics of the sweep tool. Fundamentally, it's about creating a line or a curve and then using that line or curve as a trajectory to sweep a shape. For example, let's just create a quick sketch. And I'm going to use the spline tool just to create a very wacky curve. Escape and OK. With this curve now selected, I choose the sweep tool. And now that we're within the tool, you'll see that the sketch is highlighted green and that there is a purple arrow from one end. This simply shows the direction from which the sweep will start. We can click on this arrow and now the sweep is beginning from the other end. So let's start with a basic sweep. We go up to the toolbar here and we choose the sketch button. You'll see that a starting point has been set to the start of the line. This is where we chose the arrow to start from, as well as an axis cross-sectioning it. We now need to create a sketch which effectively will be a profile that will be swept along the trajectory of this curve. So let's start by orientating our view to the sketch, and I'm just going to draw a circle on here. Press OK, and you'll see we now have a sweep. There. Similarly, like with many other of the tools we've seen, we can sweep this as a solid or a surface, as you can see. With the solid option, for example, you also have this option under the settings tab of the toolbar. Click that and we can alter the thickness of this sweep. You can do that simply by putting in a dimension here. Let's go for 5 millimeters. And again, that thickness can have a direction either internal, external, or symmetrical. Okay, let's press OK. And again, I tend to prefer having the shading with edges. Just makes things a bit easier to see. Alright, let's have a look at some other uses of the sweep tool. Just delete all that. Let's get to standard orientation again. First off, let's just make a quick block. There we go. Extrude. Okay, and I'm just going to sketch onto the top surface of this block. And I'm going to use a spline tool to make a curve along the top of that block. Okay. Now with that sketch highlighted, I'm going to click on the sweep tool again. And I'm going to change the direction of the trajectory. And I'm going to click sketch, orientate my view to the sketch, and just very quickly draw a circle. Okay. Now, we have a new sweep cutting across the top of our block. Because of this, we now have the remove material option. Let's do that and have a look at what we've got here. You'll see that at the ends of this sweep, we have this material which has not been removed. That is because this profile is normal to the trajectory of this sweep. That means at the end of the curve, the profile stops. You can see it's cut out here, but not on this side. We have a couple of options for how we can remove the rest of this material using the sweep tool. If you go to the Options tab in the toolbar, you can click Merge Ends. And you'll see that the sweep continues the trajectory and removes all the material to the end of the block, as you can see. However, there's another way we could do this. If we go to the References tab, we'll see that on the first drop-down menu, we are currently at normal to trajectory, which creates the shape we can see here. If you press on the scroll down and you go to constant normal direction, we now need to choose a constant orientation of our sketch. So if we choose this plane here, and actually I think it'd be easier to see if we go to top view. There we go. You'll see that yes, we have all the material removed to the edge of our block. However, the sweep itself is no longer constant. That is because at every single point along this curve, that circle is being removed. So no longer is the curve being cut at this angle, it is constantly being cut at this angle out, all the way along that curve. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at another use of the sweep tool. I'm just going to delete everything again and reorientate my view. Okay, let's have another demonstration of the sweep tool. Let's create a quick mug. On the front plane, select that and sketch. I'm going to very quickly create the body of the mug. Let's have a revolve tool there. So center line for the axis, and I'm going to very quickly just create the body of the mug. Okay, revolve, and okay. There we go. However, let's just thicken this, internal, and set that to, say, 10. Great. There's the body of a cup, very simple. Let's choose the front plane again, set sketch, and we're going to sketch the trajectory of our handle. Use the reference tool to reference the edge of that mug. Okay, and let's just draw a very simple handle. This curve slash sketch is going to be the trajectory of our handle for the sweep tool. Okay, there we go. With it highlighted, click on the sweep tool, and we're going to very quickly orientate the view to that sketch and create a profile for this. Okay. Okay, we have a handle for our mug. First of all, you'll notice that with a straight line for the trajectory, the circle profile for the sweep curls around at a 90-degree angle, kind of like a picture frame. However, very similarly to the previous example we just saw, we are missing material connecting to the body of the mug. And if we look inside the mug itself, we'll see that that trajectory is now protruding into the mug as well. We do not want this. So if we go back into the sweep tool, right click, and then edit definition, it's the same again. If we go to options and we press merge ends, okay, you'll see that that trajectory now connects to the surface of this mug. Very simple. All right. Okay, thanks for watching everyone. I will see you in the next lesson.